And then they followed up with one of my favourite lady wrestlers, and Mickie James, and she was up against Kylie Rae. A short, sharp match. It went 5.5 minutes. I guess you always sort of knew that Mickie was going to win, given that.
Yeah, I think she's getting the push. Obviously,
she's running the women's division there.
Yeah, well, Kylie Rae, I don't know if I've seen her before or not on a tape, maybe earlier on, but I didn't mind Kylie Rae and the way she worked. Once again, they started the match with chain wrestling, which I really liked. Actual proper wrestling, not run spots from the start or anything else, like proper chain wrestling, and built that up to being even Kylie Rae sort of healing up slightly as that's fallen face. I liked that. I thought the match was well put together. I thought the match was well executed, except for the afterbirth at the end, right? Which we can go into that in a minute. What do you reckon, Anthony?
Mickie James can still go. I do not know why the WWE dropped them, but it gave us Eva Marie the turn.
Don't mention that woman.
We know why they gave us Eva Marie. Anyway, but with Mickie James, she can wrestle.
Yeah.
Both ladies in this match wrestled. They were both
Kylie Rae can wrestle.
Yeah, they were both very, very good, and I enjoyed the match. Like I said, until the afterbirth, and the afterbirth I played as the run-in at the end, right? Deanna
Purrazzo, Impact, and Raina.
Trying to read my own handwriting here, right? And when she ran out, I've gone, why? Why?
Yeah.
And she ran out into a mask. I didn't know who she was because I hadn't been following TNA, and she hit her over the, hit her in the back of the head and attacked her and everything else, and then pulls the mask off, and it's Deanna Purrazzo. Now, everyone would know that's watching that show would know who she was. So I don't understand the point of running out there with a mask on, right? If you didn't show your face and you ran off back in the crowd, then you're hiding your identity. That's why you wear a mask. Don't wear a mask and then rip it off while you're out there.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense. You may as well jump the guardrail as who you are and attack the person.
Yeah, absolutely.
The psychology of whoever wrote that was a little bit bizarre, right? And that will set up, obviously, for a match between her and Mickie James. And this is where the collaborative between the NWA, TNA, and AEW is going to work well. Because you may get people jumping in from one promotion to another, island hopping, which we haven't seen that since the territory days.
True.
So, we might end up seeing one world heavyweight champion again that goes to all the promotions.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice. I think. I think it almost by default sets those federations up as territories.
No one can compete with WWE. If you're going to compete dollar for dollar with WWE, it's impossible.
Yeah,
they're a publicly traded company. Even Tony Khan, with all his money, right, and his father's money, has not got the money to run with Vince because it's a public traded company. But in this aspect, if you've got somebody that's hot at AEW and you want to cool them down, you send it to another promotion somewhere with less TV time like TNA and let them cool down and bring them back.
Absolutely.
With a business arrangement, if they can keep this business arrangement going, and a handshake or whatever agreements they've got going amongst each other, they can move a lot of talent around, a lot more guys to get decent work, right? And there's a lot more opportunities for a lot more people. So I like it. What do you reckon?
With Mickie James, this was obviously going to build to Deanna and James possibly Bound for Glory, which is Impact's next big pay-per-view. Now, I get why they did the run-in, but it could have been done better. They could have had Deanna Purrazzo still masked up attacked Mickie James and then done the whole thing of who attacked Mickie James. Once you do it the way that they do it, where you've got it, she attacks her, proceeds to take off the mask, hits her with a package power driver, and then goes. It takes away from the whole reason as to why the mask was on.
Mm.
But in saying that, with this partnership that the NWA, Impact, and AEW has, it's showing that it's not all for money. We got good wrestling happening on NWA, which we still got a whole bunch to go through for this pay-per-view. You've got subpar wrestling happening at AEW, which that will get better. I'm not saying it will remain subpar. And of course, Impact, you've also got something where it's a smaller pay-per-view, has less TV time, not a well-known television station, but still can benefit from this partnership.
I think everyone can benefit from this partnership.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can benefit from it. And if they all work together, it can be very successful.
Let's hope for the sake of the business they do.
Yeah.
Because the business is the one that is going to prosper out of that. The fans are going to get the receipts out of that, and the guys are all going to get more work. So I think it can be very much a win-win-win.
Yeah, that's right. And it's one of the rare times, I think, in the last probably 30 years.
Yeah.
Since the Crockett's took over basically the southern states and Vince took over basically the north and the Midwest, this has been the first time in a long time there's been other strong enough promotions that we can take second or third tier wrestlers and give them an opportunity and let them develop. And this is where the industry worldwide has had the issue with development of talent, because there hasn't had the territory system to allow talent to develop.
Yeah.
And I think this could be a potential start to that. And I hope it keeps moving forward with that. And like I said, the NWA seems to be the place to start off and learn your craft.
Mm.
Okay, so this